Okay, got really good opponent this week. You know, Coach Harbaugh's done a great job. His staff, got a lot of respect for him and what he's done throughout the years. I mean, these guys are always competitive, rugged team, tough, disciplined, really good players. You know, Matabuke on defense, Hamilton, they got some good corners. Roquan, I mean, we can keep going. D-line's good. Starks, good, promising young rookie safety we liked a lot coming out. And then offensively, rugged offensive line. These guys are tough. They can do it all. Starts with Lamar, Henry, Zay Flowers, Bateman. They got a couple of tight ends, and then Hopkins can hurt you on some of these deep ball one-on-one. So, it'd be a good challenge, but, man, I tell you, we're excited for this challenge. We recognize this opponent, and we respect what they're about, and we're looking forward to this, man, going out there at their place on Monday night. So this is going to be fun, man. This is one of those, this is why you do it.
You look at that. Learn about the team, though. I mean, it's been two polar opposite outcomes, as far as week 1, week 2, but, you speaking of being a challenge, but what are you looking to learn from this team with this matchup?
Well, I want to see us improve on the road against a really good opponent, man, who there's a lot of things that I feel like are similar between us. And, when it's not a mirror image necessarily, but yet the principles I feel like are very much alike. And so you want to see us go in there and really improve under that environment against that team. I think that's the biggest thing.
Scoring-wise, the 50 points last week, they're the top scoring offense. How confident are you that you guys can win a shootout if it comes to that?
Well, that's the whole point of going out there. You got to find a way to win, and that doesn't mean it'll be a shootout. If it is, we got to be prepared. It could be a low-scoring game. Our defense has got to shut them down if it is, So you take it as it comes. We can't give anything away on defense, man. We got to be very disciplined. Gang tackling. They do a lot of different things scheme-wise. And, Lamar's playing at a very high level. I mean, they got the screens, they got the boots, the read run, the wide zone, the toss plays, and so they do everything out of it. They keep you on your heels, and you misfit a gap one time, and you're in trouble. So there's a lot of 3-yard game, 3-yard game, 3-yard game, 40, 50. So, those are the things, man. You can play great for 59 minutes, and that 1 minute can cost you. So be very disciplined. But offensively, look, we got to be very efficient. We got to get first downs. First downs. And then that'll lead to the next thing, explosives. Explosives leads to touchdowns. But we got to be very disciplined on offense, too.
From our game last week, and it looked like Cleveland really kind of sold out for the run. Did a pretty good job. I think they had 45 rushing yards. I think Derek had just 23. But then Lamar is able to throw 4 touchdowns. Is that the difficulty in scheming for them? Is that you can go in and thinking that we got to stop this, but then they can go hit you different ways too.
Yeah, I mean that's part of the issue that you're going to deal with, because you sell out there, then the guys still can make these throws. There's a lot of space behind there. If you're going to sell out for the run, man, there's a ton of space for these receivers, and then your cornerbacks get hung out to dry. But yet that's part of the deal too. They know that if you're going to do that, they got to lock them down and try to make it a difficult throw, play sticky coverage. So there's just so many different things, and obviously Lamar is the catalyst. He's the guy who makes it go. He can do so many things. But listen, man, it's one play at a time, and it really is do your job. And we got to have population of the football, whether it's run or pass. Population, and and that's where it starts. And look, we need help from special teams too. Baltimore got help on special teams. Their unit. So that we're going to need that too. We're going to need all 3 units to play at a very high level.
We all know what happened a couple years ago when you went out there. I don't know if that's still sour taste in your mouth or anything, but is there any value in going back, looking at that game? What do you learn from that performance that maybe can help you now? Still a lot of same guys in your locker room.
Yeah, I mean, look, we had a lot of guys that went out there. I mean, you don't forget those because it was. I mean, we didn't even. it's we didn't give ourselves a chance. I mean, that game was. By the end of the first quarter, it was we were in a bad way. So, I think just the environment, the opponent. Most of our guys have seen them up close, real time. So, if you didn't have an idea, you got a really good idea now what you're going into, which is always good. The experience is good of that. So, we know it's going to be a challenge, but I'm telling you, we're looking forward to it. I mean, these are fun, man. These are as good as it gets.
I don't want to say that it's a revenge game, but we've kind of seen what you've done in these kind of payback games. And you've kind of rolled up the score here. Is that any extra motivation for you guys to kind of show you're not the same team as you were and kind of score, I guess, a lot if you need to?
Well, I think it's what I started with, man. I want to go in this place and know that we can continue to get better against a real good team at their place, knowing what kind of team they are and what their identity is, because I know our identity. That's going to – let's give ourselves a chance at the end of the game to win this one. And that's the whole point, man. And it's going to take all three units being on top.
What have you liked? Getting first down. Is this a game where your offense is your best defense, potentially?
Well, I'll go back to that. You're going to need all of them. You're going to need all of them. And you don't know what kind of game it really is until you get in the middle of it. You really don't. And, I can't tell you the number of games that I thought was going to be a shootout or it was going to be a defensive battle and low-scoring affair, and it went the other way. I'm talking about my whole career. That's happened more than you would think it would. So we got to be willing to adjust, and whoever's got the big hat in that moment during that game, whatever that stretch is, they got to continue to take on the big hat, whether it's defense, it's offense, or special teams.
But particularly with possession, though. Like, how big is possession going to be for you guys, especially on offense, just maintaining it?
We'd love to possess the ball. Absolutely. I want to possess the ball. And they do too. Right? I mean, that goes without saying. The longer you have it offensively and you turn that into 7, then your odds go up that you're going to win the game.
You've played a couple of mobile quarterbacks already, contained them pretty well from a running standpoint. What have you liked about your team's approach, kind of keeping those guys in the pocket?
We did a good job last week. That was one of the things we really talked about. I thought, we talked about improving. We improved even from week 1. Love got out of there a couple of times, and I've thought, with the exception of really probably one play, I thought we did a pretty good job on Caleb, maybe 2. But it was a point of focus, man. We worked on it. Our guys really worked with each other, running the stunts and the games, and I thought we were very disciplined in that regard, and it helped us. It helped us. So we're going to have to be on point again. It'll be, but I go back to this too, man. You can't paralyze your guys either. Like you can't pull back so far on them that they lose. What makes them great players. Or like a guy like Hutch, man. You just got to be careful. So yes, we have to be disciplined. Somebody's going to have to cover for you if you got a 2-way go. And then, man, don't leave your feet. That's always don't leave your feet. You just keep moving with a base until you get reinforcements, and let's just close it in on him. But that'll certainly be a big point of emphasis.
How do you see that? 3 more. Dan, I know that sometimes part of the game is obtaining, players to assess the right scout team for that week and maybe bringing in Malik and his knowledge in Baltimore. Do you think maybe leading up to Lamar, Love and Caleb were kind of the best pregame preps for you guys in this stretch of 1, 2, 3 accelerating mobile quarterbacks? And what does, without giving the game plan away, bringing Malik in do for you guys in this crowd?
It does help to have faced those 2 guys that we've faced because they are more of the mobile guys, so that definitely helps. And yeah, first of all, we like Malik as an athlete. I mean, he's in our receiver room, and I mean, he's kind of got a lot about him, certainly college quarterback. But yeah, we want to use him just to get some looks. But we're also going to use him on offense as a receiver. So we like the versatility, and yes, he gives us something that's different for our defense to see that'll help us.
Since adding Derrick Henry, it's really completed that offense and made them even more dangerous. When you look back at the games they've lost since last year, is there any kind of common theme to the defenses that have had success against them?
Yeah, well, population of the football, gang tackling, trying to make this guy stop his feet, which is not an easy task. I'm talking about Henry, and then they find a way to get takeaways. Those are the common themes. Look, it's easy to say, it's not always easy to do. So we know the test that's in front of us, the task that we're given, and we accept it.
Dan, just wondering how you see the Ravens defense being a little bit different without Kyle Van Noy this week.
Look, he's a good player. He is a good player, but they still have so many guys over there that, man, they're big, they're long. I've mentioned they're rugged. They do have explosiveness. So yeah, it'll always take away a little bit when you lose a good player, but man, they have so many, they got a good sound scheme. And so I don't think it'll affect them like maybe you want me to say. It's not.
Anything new with Davenport or Mahogany that you can share, Dan?
I'm sorry?
Davenport and Mahogany, anything new to share either?
No, Mahogany's good. Davenport, we won't know till the end of the week. We're still getting tests and doctors looking at stuff, so.
No practice for him today.
Thanks. What's that? No practice. No practice.